There's people who were good to me in real life. Not very many. There's a lot of people that have been nice to me, but not very many good people, you know? It's the moral of the story here. I always wanted to outlive my mom. To see if the world became a little bit better place without her in it. I don't like my little brother. I don't like him getting a hold of me. I don't like any of the things that he stands for. I couldn't go to her funeral even if I wanted to. Besides that, I have no idea where it would even be. And I'm not going to ask. Natalie Bollinger was good to me in real life. So was Maddie Boa. When I really needed a friend most, there was Natalie Bollinger and Maddie Boa. There's some farting for you. I hope you enjoy. Maybe things will get better, but I doubt if just one wicked person dying is enough to make the world a better place. Maybe just a little bit. There's a lot of things that my mom could have done. Like, I don't know, trying to be a mom. It would have been great to have an actual mom growing up instead of well, you don't get to choose your parents, do you? I don't expect to get any $1 million out of my mom's death. I don't expect to get any property. My little sister is the one who's the primary beneficiary. She's the only girl. So, there's that. There's people that I made a connection with, and or at least I thought I did. I wanted to believe people who said they cared about me. Anyway, I was gonna go out and fly a sign. It's Sunday. I don't really feel like it though. It's starting to get dark. I used to know some people that I thought of as good people, and every single one of them let me down. Every single one of them showed me that public opinion is more important than the truth. What people think is more important than the truth. And between telling the truth and watching me hang, my friends and family would rather watch me hang than tell the truth. God bless America, right? That's what we're supposed to say. God bless America. I gotta find my keys so I can get that incessant goddamn beeping. Also, I'm not in the mood for anybody's shit today. So if Wolnez comes around looking for fucking trouble, am I gonna taser him? No. No, he's not gonna be able to do enough damage for that. I don't want anybody getting hurt. And my mother being dead is not any sort of cause for hurting anybody or any kind of hatred or anything of that nature. I chose to be a good man. Oh, 2 cops, huh? Yeah. They're crooked here, same as anywhere else. Jesus Christ. Some dude typed, somebody calling themselves Vibe Killer type, God bless you, Jesus loves you, and your mother is with him in paradise. Holy shit, you did not know my mother. Right now, my mother is sitting comfortably in hell, arguing with the devil, trying to get herself an hour on the throne. I tried thinking my mom's a good person, but every time she showed me she's not. Vibe killer type, we all fall short of the glory of God. Nobody is a good person. I think you'd be surprised. I really do. Well, I'm not going to read any more of this dipshit's rantings. He seems to believe in imaginary friends and shit. Anyway, I probably shouldn't spend any more money on coffee, but it's getting chilly out. I'd like to have some semblance of human interaction. It's not from somebody jumped out of their goddamn mind. I need help stopping the actual abuse. Worrying about dead people ain't gonna stop the actual predators that are still alive. It's not gonna give them consequences or deter them from doing it again. That means somebody's not fucked up on drugs. She wasn't a good person. to have a reaction, but I'm just not sure what reaction I'm supposed to have. There's lots of good folks that when they passed away, I cry and I feel bad and I wish they were still here. So if it makes you feel any better, I throw up sometimes too. I said, if it makes you feel any better, I throw up sometimes too. Thanks, man.
This one's fine, right?
Totally.
I was gonna have you cut the piece of.
I figured. You want to do me a giant favor? You want to hold my coffee while I run in and do it?
No, I guess it's still. I was able to get on store credit for you,
Alright.
so you can get your diapers started.
Well,
Why don't you say you want to buy some coffee?
they said I'm not allowed to anymore. They said I'm not allowed to anymore.
What?
Cash in other people's slips.
Okay. They won't let you in?
Well, not for other people.
I don't realize this is how many chips are back. I'll walk down and cut the building. I bet you actually, no, I'm gonna do it just fucking in spite of you. This what's light. You know, something's say, oh, come on, you tell me you're gonna get like the same person.
I just found out my mom died. What am I supposed to feel right now?
It's a tough one.
Yeah, she was an evil bitch, so I'm pretty sure the way I feel is the way I'm supposed to.
Yeah, you should feel grateful maybe in a way. You know, at least you got to move on. You know, you don't have to shed a tear. You know?
Oh, I probably will.
I know, but you know what I mean, no.
I'm a big, ginormous fucking man-gina, no joke.
Give me a right to listen.
Oh, all right. Somebody put sugar in my gas tank, so I'm trying not to shake it up. Yes, sir. Oh, fucking hell. Oh my God, that fucking hurt. Oh. Well, when I was a kid, I loved my mom. I didn't know who she was, but I loved her just the same because I was told I was supposed to. The first actual memory I have of my mom was in the back seat of a station wagon in Longmont, Colorado. The next memory I have after that of my mother was her signing all of my rights as a human being away when I was 6. I remember getting beaten up a lot. I remember people didn't have to keep their hands to themselves. They could do whatever they wanted. I really would have liked for my little brother not to get a hold of me ever, under any circumstances. Some forgiveness you're going to have to stand before the Almighty to receive. And if He won't see you, well, that's on you and you fucking know it. I don't believe in any of your gods. I absolutely believe in the Jesus, but not as a God. Not as the one true Son of God. God supposedly sent Jesus, His only begotten Son, so that whosoever believeth in Him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Reality is, Jesus was a good man. He didn't like seeing people suffer, so He did every goddamn thing He could to make sure they didn't. Jesus did not serve God. He served mankind, womankind, humankind. He served people. He protected people. He tried to teach people to work together. Now, where did we get all this sacrilegious hoopla bullshit? From an 8-year-old man in prison on fucking Cyprus, trying to remember fondly his long-lost friend. That's right, he was in prison. The siege of Masada was, well, almost 50 years after Jesus' death, wasn't it? How about the loss of the city of Pompeii and Herculaneum? Right now, one of the most holy religious sites of the Muslim world resides in Turkey. You'd be surprised to know that it's just a house. A house built by Romans. Not only was the house built by Romans, complete with Roman arches, but that house was built for Mary, the mother of Jesus. The only female prophet. The only one. The only exalted woman. The only one. In the Torah, you find no exalted women. In the Bible, you find no exalted women. You go to the Quran, Jesus' own mother has an entire book to herself, her name on it and everything. I see y'all doing all this crazy shit to each other over your fucking religions. I don't care whose imaginary space wizard is the most powerful imaginary fucking space wizard. It's a fucking space wizard, you goddamn doof. You might as well be praying to a fucking unicorn. Yeah, guess what? Unicorns don't give a shit either. Do you know why? Because they're a figment of your fucking imagination. That's why. Anyway, finding out my mom died today. Is that gonna do anything about the police being as crooked as they are? No. Is it gonna do anything about the countless deaths out here on the streets? No. Is that gonna solve any of my goddamn problems? No. Does it make me feel better? No. No, not really. The way that she spouted about the Almighty. Well, maybe her God exists, but if her God exists by her own judgment, she's not going to heaven. There's that fella here who, what did he want to tell me about? He wanted to tell me about how I'm one of the 144,000 going to heaven. Like, no, dude, you just did too many fucking drugs, is all. No, I'm not some exalted fucking being. I'm not some goddamn alien space wizard motherfucker here to save your ass. I'm a person who sees pain and hates it. I'm a person who sees people being harmed all around me. I feel people's pain whether I want to or not. They show it on their fucking faces. It comes out in their goddamn voices. They just can't help themselves. People shouldn't play poker with me. Their tells are all too real. And I suck at poker. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to afford to go to my mom's funeral. Obviously, even if I could, I got nowhere to put my stuff, nowhere to park my car. Bills to pay, got court. And depending on what state she's getting fucking buried in, I probably won't be able to see her anyway. Can't go to those states. I'm pretty sure my mom wanted to be cremated and spread out at a creek. She was gonna show my stepdad where. Of course, they're not my ashes, they're not my remains. He can do with them as he chooses, even if it means flushing them down the toilet. Ew. If I'm asking this, I'm gonna find my goddamn rolling papers. My family had their chance to care, and they showed that they didn't. No matter how good a person I was, it never mattered. Never mattered to my mom, never mattered to my dad, didn't matter to my little brother, my big brother, my little sister. What mattered was I was the only one who tried to stick us together. I'm the only one who made an effort to try to be a family with any of these bastards. My older brother, he doesn't have a family. He's got a bunch of druggies in Boulder, Colorado, most of whom are dead. Not much left there for him. Do I believe my older brother, Eric Christopher Schwartz, is a child molester? Well, hell no. But Amy Valkyrie and Sherman Watson seem to think so. Maybe they should come forward with what they know, or admit that they're full of shit. Do I believe that my little brother Michael is a child molester? Yeah. I absolutely do. Michael wasn't raised the way that me and Eric were. He He doesn't know the reality of what his life could have been. At my grandma's funeral, my little brother was talking about how he had to go hungry when he was younger. And my mom wanted to chime in that he never went hungry. My little brother let my mom win that argument for the sake of not having an argument. But yeah, he did have to go hungry, and so did my little sister. I snuck food into my mom's house repeatedly. Or I left it on the front porch for my sister. Or my sister would come meet me sometimes. She'd see me and say, hey, I'll be at such and such a time. She couldn't carry very many groceries, so usually I'd buy her 2 or 3 days worth of groceries for her and Michael. I didn't have to worry about that so much when Scott was home. He made sure they were fed. My mom, though, whenever Scott would leave town, she just basically lived up the party life. That's who she chose to be. I still don't want to be here. I'll probably cry like a little bitch later, but maybe I won't. I do know I hate my fucking life so much. All my life, I got to hear about good people, good people, good people. Well, where are they? You mean the good people who pretend like they care, but then all they want to do is try to convert you to whatever their fucking bullshit is? Yeah, homie, don't play that. I gotta deal with a lot of shitty people. I don't have to like them. It's not fucking required. Well, least I got, well, it's barely above empty, but at least it's above empty on my tank. Means I can charge up my phone a little bit more. This is how it's gonna be for the rest of my life. With all my friends, all my family. Not worth talking to, not worth listening to, not worth calling. Not unless someone's fucking dead. Then you'll get a hold of me to tell me they're dead. Oh, thanks, asshole. Thanks for not being family. On the bright side, I didn't deal with that asshole Walnez today. I got at least one day without his bullshit, and that's something. I wonder what the chances are of Teresa Horn getting a hold of me and ever apologizing. Probably never gonna happen. What about Brandon Jepson? Yeah, that's not gonna happen either. What are the chances of any of the people who pretended to care about me in my lifetime repenting before they fucking die? Well, most of them convert over to evangelical Christianity because they can't handle real Christianity. They want to be able to pass judgment on whoever they want and then say, well, you can't judge me, only God can judge me. They want to be able to sin their whole lives and then still go to heaven. I don't believe in heaven, but I certainly hope that if you believe in heaven, that you choose not to be a shitty person. I've read the Bible. Being a shitty person doesn't get you much. And if you do believe in whatever God you believe in, first of all, I hope you're right. And second of all, I hope you're good enough to go to heaven. I hope you don't end up in a lake of fire or any other such horrible place. But I also have a hard time believing that a loving God would create a hell to begin with. Who would have children only to condemn them to a lifetime of pain? That seems to be much more of a human trait. Rick Anderson typed, I'm sorry for your loss. Well, life happens, don't it? On the bright side, it wasn't Z-Man. It wasn't Alicia. It wasn't Maddie. It wasn't Rabbit. I really didn't know much about my mom other than me and Natalie didn't have much different lives, except that she was pretty and female, so she got a lot of benefits. Neither one of us had families that are worth a shit. Druggies, child molesters, rapists, that's about it. I mean, come on now. My Uncle Matt Delaplank and my Uncle James Delaplank used to rape my Aunt Marcy. My little brother tried being sexually predatory towards a lot of women that I know when I was younger. He thought it was okay to molest his own stepdaughter. My mom helped him to get out of that. She also helped child molester Andrew Witcher. My little sister has a bit of an internal battle going on always. There's what's in her nature, and then there's her trying to be an actual good Christian and an actual good mother. It's a losing battle. Someone calling themselves something Soto typed, "Hi, I'm new, how are you?" Still alive. I don't want to be, but I'm still here, still breathing. %. Well, let's hope I don't get fucked with. %, battery, so it gives me about 10 minutes, I guess. It is 7-Eleven now. I'm gonna go get a banana, I guess. Throw away some trash. Fuck, it's getting cold already. Oh, well, it looks like that soup fell through the bottom anyway. Gross. My mom's born in Portland. So yeah, I guess there's all of that. Right. Hey, I ain't crying for my mom. There's people I miss a whole hell of a lot more. See, my mom, she always had the choice to be a parent anytime she wanted. But anytime she had the opportunity to be a parent, she showed that she wasn't interested. See, while people want to pretend like I'm a drug addict is an excuse to do mean shit. I grew up with drug addicts because I grew up in the system. I grew up in the system without parents because they were drug addicts. The drug addicts that I grew up with were not my parents. They weren't allowed to have any of us. Most of the time. My dad got custody of me when I was 9. He was always a fucking idiot. Never listened worth a shit. His ignorant Nebraska ass thought he knew everything. It's the same guy, after having 2 kids, wanted to tell me that women pee out of the same hole that babies come out of. I'm like, holy shit. The fuck did I get born into this family? They say your friends are the family that you choose. Well, I got the option of the bottom of the barrel, but well, at least it's something, right? It's really not. Being friends with the drug addicts out here will make you sick. It'll get you taken advantage of over and over and over again. Not having family that's supportive or that even cares, that'll get you victimized over and over and over again. Every time you think you finally made a step forward, the cop's gonna come and kick you a leg backwards, or 3 or 4. How dare you think that you might be able to make it as a human being in this country without being fucking tortured for being broke? How dare you believe you could ever have any human rights? Ugh. So yeah, finding out my mom died. that makes me think of people I actually give a shit about. That's not to say that I don't give a shit or that I never gave a shit about my mom. It's to say that I will not revere evil people. It's not right to speak ill of the dead, is it? Well, that depends on what they did. We speak ill of Adolf Hitler to this day for a reason. My mom could have chosen to be a decent excuse for a human being. Instead, she's just a corpse. What did she do in her life other than bring people into this world to be taken advantage of with no support? Let me tell you what a good one my mom was. My mom, for some odd reason, was always trying to pressure me to be a homosexual. For the life of me, I don't know why. So one day, I'm in high school. I tell my mom I'm going to take an art class. She said I'm not an artist, that Eric is the artist of the family, but I might be an okay interior decorator. That was sure sweet of her. That's not anywhere near the mean shit she said. Maybe I'll tell you one of the nicer things she did. Teresa Orn was visiting. She used to be my babysitter as a kid. And my mom says to me, it's me, Teresa, and my mom. My mom's playing her World of Warcraft game. Teresa gets to hear the whole thing. My mom said, Sean, I think you're gay. Teresa chimed in, but if it's okay if you are, Sean, we'll still love you. And my mom said, I won't. Every single time I saw her after that, I wished I'd have been wearing a dress. Because although I'm not a homosexual, my mom was a hateful person for no goddamn reason. She harmed the wrong goddamn people. And her God is a goddamn fantasy. If there's a hell, rest assured that bitch is in it. Although I wouldn't wish hell on anyone, I know it's in the book. And I know despite all of my mom's words, the person that she chose to be was not a good person. Anyway, I think I'm going to end this video and well, I would say I'd pretend somebody gives a shit, but who the fuck would I call who hasn't already let me know that I don't mean shit to them?